Welcome to another episode of Vaughn's World. Actually, it's the first episode of Vaughn's World, formerly Vaughn and Bibby. It's the maiden voyage. And I know you don't know where I am because you probably didn't read the title. And I know you don't know who I'm with, but you'll just have to wait and see. It's been quite a journey to get here. But to show you, we'll have to go back a little bit, so stay tuned. Enjoy.
What the fuck is that? That's too much. That's too much for me, dude. I can't get anywhere near that. Paddy, it looks like you finally found some.
A looming typhoon forced us to rethink our initial plans. So for the first weekend that my friends were in Taiwan, I just brought them around to some of my favorite local restaurants and gave them a night market teaser. We checked out some temples and spilled some drinks and just took it easy while the jet lag subsided.
The place you took us last night,
Yeah. Unreal.
I was just saying off camera, that was one of my top 10 dining experiences. The food was amazing, the service was terrible. It was like the best combination of carnage.
Just the contrast.
Yeah, the contrast. Like, oh, here's the best food you've ever tasted. Now get the f*** out here.
The following weekend, after they had hitchhiked around Taiwan and I had finished work, is when I would meet them again for a better adventure.
And we're back. Not we, me. I'm back. How do I look? Do I look different? Did I grow? Do I have any more grays? How are you? Good to see you. Aaron and I are no longer together. I'll give you a sec. I'll give you a second to let that seep into your brain. You alright? Did you get it? Don't freak out. I don't want to get into that too much because that's just depressing and sad, really. Yes, it's my fault, obviously. You're not exactly Sherlock Holmes if you're thinking that. What am I doing? I don't know. If I've ever given you the illusion that I know what's going on, let me just correct that by saying I almost never know what's going on. Like, what am I doing right now? I'm going to Jiufen. And then you're thinking, but Alex, isn't it a long weekend? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And Alex, isn't it going to be crazy there? Will you die through that experience? Yeah, definitely. I mean, probably, hopefully, I don't know, who cares? Stop asking so many questions. Yeah, I'm going to Jiufen. I'm pretty sure I did this to myself last year around this time. And it was mental. At least it's not raining. It's not supposed to rain. But I'm meeting some other YouTubers there. You might know them. We'll get into that. I'll show you. But I don't know how I'm getting there. I don't know how long I'll be there. I don't know how I'm going to meet them. I don't know anything, actually. It's fine. It's all right. There's buses. Pretty sure that was my bus. Yeah, that was... All right. Well, okay, I'm going to go get a bus.
It was a long weekend in Taiwan, and since every Asian in the Eastern Hemisphere had descended upon Taipei like locusts, the idea that I would be patient enough to catch a bus was more of a dream than anything real. So I found a couple of other disgruntled foreigners waiting in line, and we split a cheap taxi to Jiufen. I felt like I was riding on the wings of a giant beetle nut ferry.
Thought I was gonna die in that taxi, man. That was hardcore. I seem to remember last time I was here having one of the craziest bus rides of my life. And once again, just had one of the craziest rides of my life. I don't know what it is about this place. Also, if you watch this channel, check it out, guys. My Story in Hostel. We stayed here last time I was in Jiufen. Fully booked. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go say hi to Jenny, see if she remembers me, and get a beer, I think. Oh, I like it. Wow. Guys, this is so sick. I'm so pumped. I went upstairs in my story and where we stayed last year, and they said they're fully booked. And I thought, I was kind of bummed, but I wanted to go say hi to Jenny. So I go downstairs to where she's made a new bar, and she remembered me, and she was so excited to see me. It was a really sweet moment. And I told her, I have 2 friends coming. There's 3 of us. We're trying to find a place to sleep. And she's like, I have a place that's not open yet, but there are some beds. And oh my God, it's so awesome. Check this out. Okay, it used to be like a kitchen, I guess, or like a bar, and a stage with musical instruments and a piano. And she's got some new beds, but they're not finished moving in here yet. There's guitars and cellos, and it's awesome. Paddy and Damiaan are gonna lose it when they get to see this. Plus, it's cheaper because it's not finished yet. And check it out, we have this whole space to ourselves. There's a piano, there's a stage. Like, just imagine how awesome this is gonna be. I'm so pumped. So that's great. I got a place for 3 of us to stay where we're by ourselves and we have instruments and like, come on, this is awesome, right? I'm pumped. Ha. Guys, do you remember last year when we were here? Jen had just started this little bar. Now look at it. It's got full pictures and menu and seating and soup dumplings. I'm not saying I had an audience, but I finished my last dumpling and now they're all leaving. They weren't here for me, they were here for the dumplings, the eating of the dumplings.
It was good to see Jenny, busy with her hostel as usual, making little improvements here and there just like when I left her the last time. I went upstairs and tinkered on the piano a while I waited for the others to arrive. It had been 2 years since I touched a piano last, and it felt good to do it in such a setting.
Yo, Paddy!
So,
Good start.
they're seeing how I actually run this YouTube channel and
He's
they're
a
realizing
professional.
that.
He's a professional.
There's never any plan. I just press record. Anyway, as promised, I collected my friends, Paddy, Damiaan. Paddy from the Budgeteers. You can see that link down below.
Yeah, yeah.
And Damiaan from Belgium. You can look on a map. But they just finished doing Snow Mountain and their legs are just
Stiff.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the
That's
muscles.
literally how far I can bend my knees. Getting old.
Yeah. So the
for
best
yourself.
idea for that is to climb a shitload of stairs. All right?
Yes. But
Beer?
there will be beer and dumplings at the end.
For sure, yeah,
that is-
100%.
That's what I'm thinking about.
We started our ascent into tourism extraordinaire, and as always with Jiufen, the views are immediately stunning. Well, not all the views.
What the fuck is that? That's too much. That's too much for me, dude. I can't get anywhere near that. Paddy's right up in there.
Get the fuck out of there, Paddy.
Paddy, it looks like you finally found some.
Basically, in 2001, some Japanese dude, I can't remember his name, it was blah blah Miyazaki or whatever, he made this movie, it was called fucking
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. That's in the movie, and ever since then, tourists have been just jerking themselves off to get here and get a picture.
That's the tea thing, the tea place. That's a selfie stick. These are all tourists, and there's Paddy.
What is this? Take a sip of tea, feel loved. I think this is the entrance to the tea.
This is something. If you see any gold, I call dibs.
This is really cool, Alex. Why does nobody come through here?
You know what? I don't know. Claustrophobia, maybe?
That was the most interesting part about the whole of this little town.
Yeah.
And nobody was here.
Look, there's nobody here, that was the coolest thing. What happened? Where's everyone? Am I where we shouldn't be?
Oh, wait, is that Mary? No, it's a Buddha. Wow. This is the backside of the tea house, and nobody's here for some reason.
Because nobody gives a shit.
I can see us going to 7-Eleven, getting a 6-pack and some dumplings, and just coming straight up here.
Hell yeah.
We're on the hunt for the perfect spot to chill with beer and watch the
Doesn't
sunset.
get better than this, does
This is
it?
it. This is it. Free entry, no one's here.
I mean, should I do a 7-Eleven run?
We found another tunnel. It's the exit tunnel. Away! What the?
How do we find ourselves here? We're trying to find beer, and it's very difficult because I don't know if there's any 7-Elevens around here. There's everything but, though. Like, there's literally everything you could want but 7-Eleven. But we found some beer. We're just sitting down on this little stoop. People watching.
Oh, maybe the
What a great guy.
What the-
He loves his job, right?
Yeah, it says something, man.
People get angry down there, dude.
Jiufen? 9 houses? Really?
There are many penetrant colors.
Why raccoon dash style digging?
I could get down with them. Shrimp balls.
Eddie, orange ranger.
Yeah?
So good.
Okay, we gotta get out of this crowd. Because this is mental. There's this tiny little door that you take, and we'll show you.
We're surrounded by YouTubers.
Go down that alleyway. Trust me. Not down there. There's this.
All right. Instantly quieter. You would walk past that place 1,000 times and not know that it leads all the way back here. But just wait for it.
Oh, I recognize this dog shit.
Oh yeah, I remember this dog shit.
Oh, and there it is. The perfect spot. Dude, it's empty.
I made Paddy and Damiaan try one of these like cilantro ice cream things, peanut things. Damiaan, what'd you think?
I'm good.
Not good. Paddy hated it. That's alright, it's a weird mix. I love it though. I'm gonna eat them.
We were coming here trying.
We're 3 beers deep. We're still at the same spot. Things have changed in the atmosphere. It's a little cooler, a little darker, a little sexier. Right? Check it out.
So what do you guys think of Jiufen so far?
Well, so far. Well, this is my second time, so you should ask him.
Well, yeah, it's great. You have to come here. Just do what we did.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in the hustle and bustle. You'll just get angry and stressed out. Grab some tinnies, find a little spot, and just relax. This is one of the most beautiful scenes we've seen on our 2-week trip here.
Yep.
You've got ocean, you've got mountains, you've got a volcano, you've got a sunset, you've got Taipei nightlife and city, and you've got the sound of the bin trucks and people walking and coughing and spitting. It's really it's really lovely.
Lovely. Well, I liked it. The first time I was here with a girl. I liked it. But now I'm here with my
Same.
bros. Loving it.
Yeah, Paddy's right, you know. If you're like me, you avoid the tourist traps as much as possible. I live in Canada. I've never been up the CN Tower. Why? Because fuck the CN Tower. That shit's for people that come from Europe, right?
Oh my god, Damian's at the lookout point.
Oh, here it is.
Hey Alex, this is one of the greatest designs of a bottle of beer ever. Wouldn't you agree? Like, look, it's got like the green bottle, the hints of red, this V-neck situation.
Yeah.
Don't you appreciate a good design?
Absolutely. There's no mistaking what this is gonna give you, is there?
Yeah, and they gave us this like this stuff. What is this? Smell this. It smells like balsamic vinegar.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is kind of vinegary.
And then he poured some of your beer into it.
Ah.
Salud.
Oh, that'll work for me. The toilet's hilarious. It's right through there and go to the right. See WC?
Okay.
And then just go to the right. It's awesome.
So Damiaan has been on about this. He's been just
Whining about
just droning on about this milkfish.
There was this one time I had milkfish and it was the best ever.
It's
There
like,
was
if I
this
could make
first
love to a
time
milkfish, I would
I lost my virginity and there was this milkfish. And so he finally gets us to eat this milkfish. And Paddy, he's saying hi to children. It was honestly delicious.
Betty, how good? Like,
How was the milkfish?
Damiaan built it up, but unlike a really crappy house party, it lived up to its expectations. It was fatty, it was salty, it was
Delicious.
crispy.
It was everything.
And I can see why you were talking about it for the last fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was delicious.
After an exhaustingly full day of dodging tourists, we found a comfy bar to lean on and rinse out the day's noise. That is, until Paddy noticed the auxiliary cord connected to the speakers.
So you're walking down Jiufen Old Street and you hear some beautiful music coming from a pub and you think, what is that? What are those dulcet tones? And actually, it's these two idiots drinking beer and singing too.
I don't even care if there's people sleeping there, but we're just gonna play piano.
I think we should go play piano in the morning.
Let's fucking play piano.
Think so?
I'll sing, you'll play the piano, right?
Yeah. Something like
I
that.
know a thing, take me out.
He's got it down.
Yeah.
Listen to those vocals. He's like Prince or like Freddie Mercury over here. Listen to that. Good morning. It's morning. It's 7 a.m. Damian's just getting ready. Boy Paddy's waiting outside. We're gonna go hike Teapot Mountain. Right? Give us a teapot. That's beautiful.
The saga will continue when we climb a couple of mountains, but that, my friends, is a story for next time. Cheers.